What's up, guys? Welcome back to the War Room. Welcome to Empire of the Sun. I did do a showcase a while ago. I now want to play the game. I'm going to play the first round of the game and let you guys decide if you want to see more. This is a game by Mark Herman, GMT Games. It is similar to Twilight Struggle in that it is a card-driven game. However, it's not like Twilight Struggle where the cards are mixed and everybody gets them. We all get our own. We got the Japanese cards. We've got the Allied cards, and let's get to this. So we're setting up for the full campaign, and it's right at the beginning. And before we even start, there's two cards that the Japanese have to play. One's on the table, which is right here, and I'll explain that card. And then the other one's here, which is IAI, Operation Number 1. Okay? So before we even do anything with the full campaign, we have to play these two cards. These two cards for the Japanese, which we're going to be playing as a Japanese, will set up the game for the rest of the game. And the reason I like to play as a Japanese in this game, kind of like the USSR, it is the advantages at the beginning of the game. So I like to build up, and then hopefully I build up a castle strong enough to not be taken over by the Allies. Allies get all the advantages at the end of the game, like it was historically. So the first one we're going to play, Operation Z. For those of you that don't know what that was, that is the attack on Pearl Harbor. That's a great game, too, for if you like history. This game will teach you all about it with these different events. This is a military card, and it's the first card that must be played. It shows which hex gets activated, which is 3705, which is going to be right here. That's this one right here, if you can see it. Here, let me toggle battle. It's got the A on it. All right. Those are the only ones I can use, all those guys there. All right, that is the Akagi, the Soryu, the Shikaku, and the battleship Hai. Intelligence, it's a surprise attack. And the conditions are, these 4 naval units cannot be activated again during this game turn. Naval units may move 18 hexes, which is a lot. Must declare hex 5808 Wahoo a battle hex, which is over here. Let me go ahead and toggle that as well. Alright, Allied player does not roll during the air-naval combat segment, and units defend at half strength. U.S. political will marker is moved to +8. The U.S. Carriers in hexes 5410, 5609 cannot be attacked and must conduct post-battle movement to 5808. So basically what it's saying is, in the beginning of this game, alright, these guys are going to attack these guys, and then these two will move here. They cannot be attacked. They are going to move here post-haste, just like it was historically. And basically, these guys are going to be considerably weak when we do attack them. All right. The U.S. will marker. All right. Where is he at? U.S. political will be moved to 8. So let's do that really quickly. Add. Alright. Takes a little while. I could do this with Control A, but, you know, why not go slow, right? The political will is one of the most important parts of this game. If it gets to 0, then they're going to basically come to the table with the Japanese. Alright. And we don't, the U.S. don't want that. Alright. Alright, so first thing it's going to let me do, it's going to let me move 18 hexes. And this game has a great little way of doing that. You take this little pink guy and you drag it from wherever you want, and it shows how many hexes you can go. Right there. So 5507, that's where we're going to move our guys. Move our whole guys to 5507, right here. Perfect. Alright, so this is going to be the configuration of Pearl Harbor. It does require a little bit of math. This one's not hard, but I'm going to bring out the calculator so you guys can see what's going on here. So this is our air-naval combat results because we're only using air-naval units. Okay, Pearl Harbor cannot attack, but they can defend. Alright, and so I rolled an 8, and it's up there right now. I rolled an 8 plus 3, which is a surprise attack, which makes it 11. You can't go more than 10. So this means 10 is just whatever value of all of my units, that's what it's going to be. So, for example, Soryu down here is 10, plus 14, which is Shukaku. So plus 14 equals plus Akagi, which is 12. 12 equals 26. I can't add in the high because he's a battleship. All right, so that's what I've got. All right, I get 26. All right, let's make sure there's nothing else going on there. All right, so I got 26 damage, and I get to decide where they get to go. Now, these guys are all going to be defending at half strength. So the offensive number is the left number. The middle number, especially for these carriers, are the defense number. This third number here, if you see it, that's the range. And 1, 2, 3, we're within range. So now I'm going to decide what's going to be damaged. So, first of all, I have an opportunity to get rid of a battleship. And he's only defending at 5. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. I'm a -5. Okay. And that's going to flip him over. We're going to flip. All right. Orleans at 4. 4 equals 17. Flip him over. All right, so now that I've pretty much wounded these guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish it. So this is at 4. I'll go ahead and minus 4 more points. 4 equals that. Let's get rid of him. Eliminate. Okay. He's another one. 5. Let's get 5 more done. So let's minus 5. Okay. Let's flip. Oh, excuse me, not flip, but eliminate. Thank you. And let's see. We've got 8. I have a chance of taking out one of these bombers because I know for a fact that's probably going to hurt me later. Remember, these are defending at half strength. So I've got 8. Let's see. What's he got? 5 and 5. I only got 8. That's 6 and 6. Okay, so let's go ahead and reduce him. He's already reduced. So minus 5. And that's all I've got. So those are all my points I could use. They're done. Let's go ahead and restack them. Let's take off that battle. Mark, my guys are complete. All right. All right. Let's see. Plus 8. Let's read what the card says. It's been a while. All right, now I'm going to do my post-battle movement. Okay. Let's close these guys up. Take them back. And they can only go as far as I was able to take them, which is 18. I'm just going to put them right back here in where they came from. Okay, it has to be in a harbor anyway. So, bam. We'll go right there, and that conducts that operation, and Operation Z is over with. All right, so now we have our 2 carriers have gone back to Oahu, excuse me, and my guys have gone back. Now we're going to figure out the next one, which is going to be Operation IAI. We'll put that one over here. We're going to need that over here. Okay. All right, Operation IAI, which is the conquest of Southeast Asia. This is what the Japanese were actually trying to do during World War II. They didn't care about the United States. They just wanted to cripple them for this particular reason. So it is a surprise attack again. Conditions. Use the offensive efficiency rating of all Japanese HQs. We'll explain that in a second. A total of 26 units may be activated. That's basically what it's saying. It's all the command units in the southeast for Japan equals 26 units. If a Japanese naval unit enters a Malaysian coastal hex, Force Z automatically reacts into the hex during reaction movement. If more than one hex meets this condition, then the allied player chooses. No allied air units project ZOI during this offensive. So, zone of influence is something where airplanes can react to, so the allies don't get that. These 2 cards are the start of the game, so everybody's at peace. This is Force Z right here. So if I take over one of these hexes, so for example, if I take over the airfield here, they're going to react and come straight to where I'm at. Okay, I think that was historically accurate too, and they really didn't have a chance in hell. So we'll see what happens here in a second. Okay, so I went ahead and set up the board. I have 26 activations. What that means is these are units that I can use. Here's one activations. Remember, 10 times 2, which is 20. And then we got our 6. What the card is saying is I get 26 due to all of my field HQs. If you look over here, you can see the South HQ, that's 13. All right. And if we look over here, we have the combined fleet, or the combination fleet, whatever they call that, 13 as well. That's all I've got. So, at this time, and later on there will be more command posts, but right now that's all I've got. So that's where my 26 comes from. All right, guys, so let's get right back to it here. So in Operation IAI, this card has a operations value of 3. That's this little 3 in the upper left-hand corner that you see in the black background. It is a surprise attack, so there is no limitations as to who I can attack. This is an important card. This is the most important card in Empires of the Sun because it sets up the game for future offensives for the Japanese. This is basically allowing me to have 26 activations, okay? So I can activate up to 26 units, and I can move up to 15 movement for ground or for naval. The ground has some other ones, which I'll show you here in a second. But that number 3 affects the movement of all my units. So I'll show you right now. All right, so the first things first, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. Give it time to kind of rebuild the map. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, and what I usually start with when I'm playing as a Japanese, is I'm going to take over Hong Kong, which is right here. That is the British. All right. Well, that's actually the Hong Kong forces. Anyway, I'm going to move him here. I'm going to mark it battle because we have a battle coming. But more importantly, I got to come over here and mark my activation. That's my first activated unit. Simple. And I got to do this for each and every one that I come into contact with and I move. All right, move it back out. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this guy. Now, he is a level 4 battalion, all right, which means I have to use a one of my amphibious assault points. That's what this no barges is. It allows me to move guys. I have 7 of them to begin with. Not a lot of resources for the Japanese when it comes to moving these people, which is kind of strange to me, but that might have been actually accurate. Mark Herman does a lot of research in his games, so if that's, I'm not a big South Pacific guy, but if that's what he's saying, then I believe it. Okay, so since he is doing amphibious, he's considered on a boat, so he has up to 15 movements, which is more than enough. I'll move him here. Okay, I have to spend a assault shipping point for each step, which we're talking about is, if you flip this over, that's his full strength. So there's literally 2 steps right now, but he was already flipped, so that's 1 step. So that's a barge. That's another activation. All right, I'm going to mark it for battle because we have to resolve it when we're done. All right. That's my second activation. You gotta be careful with this part of the game because this literally is the most important part. All right. I'm going to move into the Kwai Bridge. All right. So this is a train station, so I can use it. It's open. And if we look over here, all right, not mixed. I'm sorry, trans route. That's what your train is. It's a trans route, so it's a half a point. All right. Doesn't matter what terrain. Okay. However, it's also going to run to get into River Kwai, it's going to run right here into the forest. The red means it's closed. The bridge of River Kwai is shut down, so I can't use the railroad into this area. Excuse me. And I'm going to have jungle, which is going to cost 2 points. Moving on the trans route is a half a point. So what that means is, if I choose one of these guys and they come here, it's half, 1, and then 1, 2. Right, so that's 3. Units at this OC value, which is 3, by the way, I can move up to 3. So I can do it. But who do I want to push in? I got these guys. I got the 20, the strongest ones, and I've got the 18. So that's an activation for each. Not amphibious assault, so I don't have to worry about spending 2, but I don't know if I want to spend both yet. So I'm going to take this 1. That's half 1, and then 2. So that's a legal move. That's definitely going to be an activation. All right. I definitely want to push him there. Do I want to keep pushing him? I think so. I think I'm going to go ahead and go 1, 2. All right. We'll do another activation. And remember here, that's 10. So we have 22 still remaining. It's a lot. It's a lot of movement. All right. Let's go over here before we go back anywhere else. I definitely want to get some guys over here. I'm definitely going to move some guys into this area. All right. So let's see. I have a level 4 battalion here. I can go in here just to take the strategic value. And I think, I don't know if I want to now, if I'm thinking about it. Let's see, who do I have over here? All right, so if you see that 4-6 and the 6-6, those are Marine units. So now, as long as I have a APD, like the Kamikaze, I can transport them without using any of my amphibious assaults. Let's take a look at that really quickly. All right, amphibious assaults. Let's see. Right, Japanese Korean Army costs 2 ASP. I'm looking for it. There's a rule on that. Right, oh, here it is. This has no effect on Japanese organic transport. So it says here you have to use your ASP points, but not for organic. That's what your Marines are. So let's go to 8.6 here. 8.46, excuse me. Yeah, here we go, right here. All right. Okay, so they have to be with a cruiser light, or an APD. Okay. Sorry, guys. So sometimes I have to look at the rules, too. So we have a guy here. We can carry 1. So we got the CA and we got the APD. So we could bring both of these guys just for 2 activations. So literally they're on the boat. So that saves me a lot of activations. So let's do that. 1, 2. All right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got plenty. Okay. The CA. And we're going to do the APD. Whoops. APD. And I'm going to bring him there and him here. And we're going to take over both of those areas. So I'm going to just toggle battles. This is just a quick reference to know that I've done this now. I've gone here. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take these 2. I'm going to change it. I'm going to go to Rabal. Yeah, let me take this back. All right. Sorry, guys. So he's going to go with him. This guy's going to go to... Ooh, taking Guadalcanal now. That'd be a great little attack area right there. But I'm going to stick with that. All right. I'm going to do it a little differently because now I have a base of operations here. All right. Cool. All right. Toggle battled so I know what I did. All right. All right. Let's see. He's an air unit of 3 with 5 emergency. So I don't know if I want to move these guys here. So CL, he can go into Wake Island if he wanted to. What do we have at Wake Island? We'll figure this out here in a second. Alright, so we got out of the southeast just for a second while I'm trying to figure things out, and I am looking back at the southwest. So I am going to, let's see, I'm bringing Mogami and this guy. We're going to go over here, okay, along with this guy, okay. Now he has a movement of, he has a range of 3. So he's more than enough range to go here. He doesn't even have to leave. All right. 1, 2, 3. So I'm just gonna bring him here. And because I moved here into Malaysia, let's see, it's 1, 2. It's 1, 2, because he was an amphibious. So let's do 19, 1, 2. All right. Now let's bring out Force Z. Yeah, Force Z goes here. And we're going to do a battle there. All right. That's automatic. That's according to the card. All right. All right, lots of technicalities here, guys. Lots of technicality. I got to be careful and know what I'm getting into. So here, New Zealand, or I'm sorry, what's this? The NL? What is that? I can't remember what that group is. However, it seems pretty weak. You know, it's got a strong air force, some bombers, but that's all sneak attacks for now. And I got a couple of guys I could bring in here. So I could bring in the 1SN. However, the 18 I'd have to pay for as well. So the 18 I would have to do an amphibious point on. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to take, let's open them up. I want to make sure I hit them good. So I'm going to need to bring as many people as possible, I believe. So we're going to go here. He's 1, 2, 3. He's plenty. Okay, he's within range. Let's do the CA, the BB. He's going to be stacked in there, so he'll actually be part of the offensives. All right, him and him. So I need to activate, just so I got this right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 activations and a shipping point. So there's a shipping point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. Good. And I'm thinking I should probably bring in one more guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in range. 16, 16. All right. Let's activate one more. I know this is a lot of boringness, but this is the true art of wargaming right here, guys. I'll tell you what, if you've never played this game is good. It's expensive, but it's a beautiful game. So now, in the South Pacific, I've got this little bit of a conundrum here, and maybe you guys can help me see if I'm doing this right. So I can't use the Soryu. I can't use the same group that you were used in Pearl Harbor for this attack. They're done. They moved. They're done, which is why I kept them where they are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The problem is I cannot use. So here I got this unit here. I can't use this unit by himself while there's air cover. That's against the rules. So he would need to have naval units. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This would open up Japan for a counterattack, which I don't think it'll happen, but this I would be taking guys from here. Right? That'd be a zone of influence. You'd probably use that here to take Wake Island. Now, I just don't know if I'd be able to hold Wake Island. 1, 2, 3. So that range is 3. I can't reach him. So I can bring this guy into the fight because he has a CL here, a light cruiser. But I don't know how much damage he's going to do. And it's a 4 to 6. So I'm definitely not going to stop them. I can probably hurt them. Let me flip them real quick. Nope, it's not even a flip. It's an eliminate. I can't even eliminate that guy because I don't have anything for that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could bring this guy over here, but the problem is I'm opening up myself over here, and this is I can't do that. There's no resources here. I would just be kicking the United States out of this area. That would be strategic. That would be a strategic move. So I don't think I don't think I'd be able to do that. And I can't pick units up. You know, if I can't like bring units and then over, it doesn't work that way. So as far as Wake Island goes, I think I'm going to have to postpone on that. All right. Let's see what I got. However, I'm still want to get this guy, which I'm probably most likely going to get here in this fight. We'll see. I don't want to waste movement when I really need it, you know. So I think what I'm going to do is I still have lots of activations, and I don't want to just be wasteful with these amphibious assault movements. You don't want to, because you don't get that many. You only get them over time when under certain conditions. And trust me, you don't want that. I want to make sure I seed myself well in this area. So we'll see here. We'll see here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving. I think I'm going to focus here. See, I've got the U.S. Asia. I got the Ryujo and the Nachi. They should make short work of him. And this guy is still pretty powerful. All right, so that's going to be 3 activations plus a shipping. So that's what I'm going to do. So 1, 2, 3 plus a shipping. All right, I'm gonna commit to it. I'm hoping. There we go. Toggle the battle. All right. I think you could change the letters of the battle. I'm not sure. I thought you could. Anyway, that's that. So I'm committed there. My biggest concern here is Wake Island. I don't want to leave that open. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to attack it with hopes of maybe eliminating something here and hopefully bringing some, you know, and whittling him down a little bit, at least before the resources come in. All right, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to bring in these guys. So, 1, and it's only 1 activation. Oh no, 2 activations, but no 9. In fact, I can get rid of that. That's 2 activations, but no amphibious assault. All right, so we'll put that guy here, and I'm only looking to basically eliminate what I can. All right. I can do some strategic movements. Strategic movements allow me to get this guy out here way farther. If you see his emergency air movement, it's 5. I can go 5 movements per leg. So they cannot participate in battle if they use their extended range. All right. It shows you here extended range, like he's 5. So with a level 3, I can go 15 if I want to. I just can't compete in battle. That's the only thing. But do I want to? He kind of covers everything here. Here, zone of influence. I'll turn this on so you guys can see what that looks like. So it's covering all these islands, right? I just don't know if I should move him here or just keep me. It covers all these islands. I think I'm going to leave it there. All right, let's turn those off for now. We don't need to see that. Okay. Lots of decisions, boys, and I still got lots of movement left. Lots of activations. I want to use them. I don't want to not use them. Let's see. I think I'm going to take Guam. Yeah, I can. Yep. Okay. I'd have to activate one of my guys. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 2 activations for CVL, Zuyo, and BB Nagato. Okay. So let's do that real quickly. Let's pay for it. 1, 2. Let's get them in the region, right? They're going to go into Guam and to Guam. And we'll activate it as always so that we know that we're taking over areas. I could have brought them here, but they're not going to be able to attack anything. So I'd rather just attack. What's going to happen here is I'm either going to eliminate the plane, which I don't even think I could do that. No, I can't even do that. Maybe I could flip them. Yeah, I'll probably flip the plane. I can't even do anything with this guy, can I? So since there's a plane here, I can't do anything with that guy. So hold on, let me remove him. There's no point in going all the way out here. So what I'm trying to think about, guys, is if I move this guy in here, the best I can do... Hmm. 4 points. It's a surprise attack. Well, let's take a look at what I got. What I can do. I could probably try for a critical hit, which is a 9. If I roll a 9, it may help, but I'm really not going to do anything to this guy now that I'm thinking about it. So should I have moved here, or should I have gone up here to assist Wake Island? But no, I need to get guys down here too. I want to be able to land troops here, especially in these areas where we have airports and stuff. And that's where we want that. Okay. Let's see. Man, this is tough, guys. This is a tough decision. This isn't easy at all. All right. So I got fighters, which let's see what they got. 1, 2. They can't do anything anyway. Same thing. It's just like they can't do anything, right? I got all these great planes and stuff, but I got nothing to do with it. So 15. Let's see. He's got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't. So the way planes work is if I use their extended range, I have to stop at an airport, right? I have to be able to get to an airport each time. So like this guy here. So what I think I'm going to do here, guys, is I can't use these guys. They're done. They can't be used anymore. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I want to take Guam. All I got are ships. So what I need to do is I got to bring another guy. So I'm going to use a amphibious assault. Sorry if my brain's a little scattered. I'm just trying to figure it all out here in my head. Okay. So I'm going to use this guy. So he's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And he's going to be part of that fight. All right. So he'll take over Guam for me. Good. I think what I'm going to do then, I'm going to do some extended range airplanes and get them into different areas. I still paid for these guys too. What am I going to do with them? That's the thing. I don't have enough to even do damage. So what I think I'm going to do... I paid for them. Boy. All right. I paid for them. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the worst that can happen? Well, if I do a critical hit, that might help me. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to bring them back. I'm going to go for that critical hit. I already paid for them, so they're there. All right, let's do some extended range movements here now. We got to get some airplanes out. I've got how many activations? I have 6 left. I don't want to waste them. I want to make sure they go into places that are needed. Okay. To Canton. Like this guy's not going to do any good up here. He goes 4. So an extended range of 4. He can go 12. He has to go every 4. He has to go to a airport. So I'm going to activate him really quickly. Let's do that. 1. Sorry for all the scrolling. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 12. Okay. Cool. Now we're going to get some of these other guys out here. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to get some, that's another activation. Let me just get him down. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or do I go 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, let's get some picketing going on out here. Okay. All right. I got these guys here. I'm going to hold on to them for now and keep them right where they're at. Yeah, I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys get to watch me count. 4. All right. That's a yap. All right. It's another movement. All right. We still got activations, guys, so I think I'm going to bring this guy around. Let's see. 1. Mountains mixed or jungles open. Jungle mixed mountain trans. Okay. So this is regular. So this is 1. And this is going to end my movement there. That's another action. I hate to just move guys to move them, but I kind of have a choice here. I'm thinking I could also do another amphibious assault right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But that's nobody. He's not strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I could go there with this guy and bring him along to... Oh, I can't because of air cover. You can't not assault when you're around a zone of influence. So, for example, excuse me. Okay, you can see this crazy color blue. That's the United States. They cannot just go in here by themselves. If I had the CL, no problem. I can do that. If they were in a cruiser, no problem at all. All right. Lots of crazy movement, boys. Lots of crazy movement. Where else do I want to go? Hokkaido, Japan. I think that's about it. I don't want to move him where he's at. He's fine right where he's at. And they're there. Okay. So that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do for my movements. I'll finish out my activations. I want to save my barges because I'm not going to have a lot of them left. And that's it for this. Alright, so now we're going to get down to doing the battle. So we'll do the easy ones first. The first one I'm going to do is here, in this little area right here. We're going to go ahead and switch that as Japanese control. Okay, and when you do that, it puts a little flag there. So, and it also changes my resources. If you look over here, there. So here's my resources right here. If I take that off, remove marker, or let's see. It starts at 3. I love these scripted games. Set Japanese capture. That's now 4. Okay. So that's done and over with. Let's see what else we have here. Control. Should go up to 5, which it does. Resources are important. The more resources I have, the more cards I can play. The more options I have. Alright. Let's do the next least problematic one. So I did that one. Let's take off the battle. Let's take off the battle. Whoops. I forgot, if you don't set all of them to battle, then they're all going to show A's on there. Alright, let's do this one. Battle. Whoops, again. Battle. Alright. Alright, the next one we're gonna do this easy one here. Alright. So we're gonna roll for this one here. It's gonna be a 10. Very good. Alright. Which for me is 10 is 1, so everything equals 1. It's a surprise attack plus 3. So whatever my roll was, it's plus 3. So it's 10. Doesn't go any further than that. So it's 4. Let's see, let's take a look here. Let's hover it. 4 and 4 is 8. So I think I could either destroy the plane. I don't know if there's a flip side to the plane. I don't think there is. Or I could destroy the marine unit there. So I think I'm going to go for... They're both weak. They're not very strong. I'm going to get rid of the marine unit. Okay. Before I do here, eliminate. Okay. Okay, so that's done. I don't control it, so these guys are going to end up going back. Okay. Oh, they did get to defend. I should have done that first. So that's 2 and 3. But they don't really attack or kill anybody. Okay. This is like the tedious part of the game. This part here, they took over. That's Guam, so Japanese control. Alright. So that's done. Okay. Done deal. Alright. We're going into the more complicated battles we have here. Let's do this one here. Now, according to the card, if the Japanese take over Malaya, or any part of Malaya, Force Z reacts. That's this little battleship. It's a crappy battleship. So we're going to roll for this battle as well. Alright, it's a 4. Let's take a look at our battle hex again. 4 is not very strong, but it's a plus 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7, so it's still 1. Alright. We still have a 1. Alright. So we got 20. Oh, here, let me just take a look here. Let me float it over. So I've got 20. I've got So 32. The Marine Force does not react because it's a land unit. So I have 20 or 32 versus the BB. So let's flip BB. That's 10, and it's 20. So that's definitely done. All right, he's done. He's eliminated. And you know, I forgot he doesn't attack first because it's a surprise attack. So they definitely get that. Japan's going to control. Sorry, guys, if I'm just a little flaky on this. It's been a while since I played this game. There's a lot of rules, but it's coming back to me, so I apologize. All right, so that one's done. Battles are over. Let's go to, what's the next crazy one? Let's do Rabaul. That's Japanese control. This one is already controlled. Yep, all right. Let's go backwards. All right. All right. We're still good here. I can't forget that this one here has to go back. In fact, I should probably do that now. Okay. Might as well just get that done and over with so we know it's done. All right. Let's see, Guam. Yep, Guam is taken over. I couldn't take Wake Island, which sucks because that's going to be a build-up point for the U.S. for sure. And I'll show you how Erasmus works, the paper computer. It's pretty decent. All right, let's do this one here. All right, so we have, let's see, not a very big force. He has a naval force. Let's do the naval force first, all right, because they can't land. So I rolled a 2. That is not very good, but +3, surprise attack. So it's 5. It's a half points. So all the points that I can attack with, let me go back down to it. I have the carrier. I have the Nachi, which is a cruiser. So that's 16. That's going to be half to 8. Okay. So I'm definitely going to attack this guy first. Eliminate. Because he cannot flip. Hold on. Let me double check that. Does he flip? 8. So he flips. I cannot land. All right. All right. Let's double check now. Now that I can do all the actions I can do, I cannot land, so he's safe. He hits a 2, but he can't destroy anybody. All right. So let's see. Toggle battle. Let's pull him back. Yeah, that stunk too. I was hoping to land some guys there. That was a waste of an amphibious assault. That's okay. It happens though. All right. Oh, let's do this one here. All right, Hong Kong. We'll roll again for each one. So 6 plus 3 is 9. But that doesn't count here. This is a critical hit. If you do a critical hit, you can hit them without them attacking back, but it has to be an unmodified 9. Before I add any modifications, I have to roll a 9. So that doesn't count. So I get 9, which is a 1. All right. So we got 9 and 4. So let's hit that first. So that's 4, flip, 4, which is 8, and he's eliminated. Good. All right. Japanese control. We have now taken over Hong Kong. All right. I'm trying to remember if I moved this. Yep, that's controlled. All right. And then our final big fight here. Let me take off the battle. And now our final big fight here. This is going to be a big one. I may need a calculator. But let's roll for it. All right, roll a 4 plus 3, which is 7. Should still be 1. Very good. As you see, the combat system, it's not terrible. It's tedious, but it's not terrible. Here, I'm just going to get a calculator just to make sure we're on the up and up. All right. So it's 1. So I'm going to do all my naval and airplanes first. So it's going to be 22, 16, 13. All right. So 22 plus 22 plus 12 plus Sorry, I'm just going to do this one step at a time for everybody. 13 plus 16. All right. Equals 63 versus, what do we got? 10, 19, and we've got 29. Okay, so let's start flipping them over, see what happens. So definitely going to get rid of this guy here. Let's see. He's got a bomber. That guy's more powerful, so flip. It's 10. Eliminate. That's 20. So let's pull up my thing. Minus 20 equals 43. All right, let's get rid of 9. Flip. And 9, which is 18. Okay, minus 18 equals 25. All right, we overkilled it. Now, the airplanes don't attack the units here. That's only for the land. So let's get our land units involved in this. So, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I brought enough. I thought this was only one set here, one side. So now I got to roll for the 18. 8, 9, 10, 11. Still 1. So that's 18 minus 10. So let's flip. Ah! I don't do enough to damage the whole thing. That sucks. That really sucks. I probably should have brought Okinawa down. I didn't even think about that. But that's okay. I weakened them. So let's get them back to where they belong. So let's do that. 1. Oh, I forgot this guy. Whoa, guys, I almost forgot. Here. Clear this. See, this is what happens when you don't pay attention, right? Here, let's undo. I've got 18 plus 4, but it's not going to help, is it? That's 22. So 10. Let's flip it back. Oh, so it does work. So flipped, it's 10, and then eliminate. So that's it, 22 with 2 points left. So I got it. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. And we control it. All right. So now the planes have to go back. They can't stay in the first round like that. They have to go back. This guy's going to stay. This guy's going to stay. I can leave my units here. Okay. I'll leave my naval units. Okay. Or we can just undo it. Naval units are going to go back. I believe they have to go back. I have a lot of cuts in this video because I'm researching the rules. It's been a while, but now that everything's coming back, it's actually kind of fun. But trust me, you'll see there's going to be some battle decisions that come around that you're going to be like, what the hell? And it's true. There's a lot of what the hell moments in this game. The computer that allows you to play solo is pretty cool. Okay. All right. So we got that. We got this. Just double checking again. Yep. Okay. All right. So we're set now. Those first 2 cards were the first 2 cards played in this game. All right. And that's all that does is sets up the entire mood for the Southwest Pacific battle. All right. So this will be it for this video. I'm going to do another video where we're going to do the first turn. Guys, comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if you like this game, if you want to see more of it. I'm going to try and play a little bit more. I just want to know where your interest levels are. And I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.